When Christina Haack finally decided to break her silence, no one expected it to sound like this. For weeks, her ex-husband Josh Hall had been dropping cryptic quotes online, the kind that make you stop scrolling and wonder who they're really about. But when one post hit Instagram in early October, fans instantly connected the dots. The message read, "Never argue with liars. You can't win because they believe their own lies." Harsh words, and set to a song called "Liar Liar, Pants on Fire." People were quick to assume it was aimed straight at Christina, especially since it came right after her People magazine cover story. But instead of lashing out or ignoring it, Christina stayed silent until she didn't. When she finally spoke, her words weren't loud, but they hit hard. She didn't just respond. She reclaimed the story. Asked about the post in an interview with Page 6, Christina kept her cool. "I don't even care," she said, brushing it off completely. Then she added a subtle but savage line. "For a person that claims they don't want attention, I'd make a private Instagram and just not read the news." Translation? Don't pretend to hate the spotlight if you can't stop stepping into it. But she wasn't done. Christina dropped one final sentence that broke the internet. "For someone that claims to be so masculine, maybe that's not so masculine." Within hours, that line was everywhere. TikTok edits, fan debates, and Reddit threads dissecting every word. Some praised her for standing her ground. Others said it was too personal. Either way, the message landed. Then came the biggest surprise of all, a story no one had ever heard before. Christina revealed that when Josh first proposed, she actually said no, and he threw the engagement ring into the pool. "That was probably red flag number one," she laughed. The image of a diamond sinking in the water became symbolic online, a literal splash of how quickly things went wrong. By the summer of 2024, the couple's story officially ended. Josh filed for divorce in July, finalized in August, citing irreconcilable differences. Their once picture-perfect life vanished, replaced by silence and cryptic posts that said more than words ever could. Christina returned to her HGTV shows and her family life, while Josh's social media began filling up with indirect messages that fans couldn't help but analyze. Not long after, both moved on. Christina found new love with Chris LaRocca, the CEO of Network Connix, a quiet, private figure far from Hollywood drama. Josh began dating model Stephanie Gabourez, sharing their romance online. Still, the contrast was striking. Christina's feed radiated peace, while Josh's carried the same edge that started all this in the first place. Fans have been divided ever since. Some think Christina's finally found her calm. Others believe the tension between her and Josh isn't completely over. Rumors swirl that both might be working on new media projects, perhaps even using their breakup as inspiration. But through it all, Christina has remained focused, thriving, and, most importantly, unbothered. These days, she's not chasing headlines, she's building her empire. She's learned that silence isn't weakness, it's control. She shares what she wants, when she wants, and never out of anger. And honestly, that's what makes her story so captivating. Josh may have started the conversation, but Christina ended it, not with drama, but with grace. Because sometimes the most powerful statement isn't shouted online, it's spoken calmly, with a smile. So, what do you think? Was Christina right to finally speak up, or should she have stayed silent? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood stories like this one.